Over the last 1 week, we've been getting you details of the dissent within the Congress as several senior leaders have spoken out over several decisions taken by the party. Now, amid the call for sweeping changes, for sweeping organizational reforms and an active party president by a section of senior Congress leaders, Rahul Gandhi has responded and he's made some very stunning claims. During his virtual interaction with Professor Kaushik Basu of Cornell University yesterday, the Congress MP said he was attacked by his own partymen when he had pressed for elections in the youth organization and the student wing of the party. The former Congress president further said that a democratic election within the party is absolutely critical, but also asked as to why no other party is being questioned over its internal democracy. Rahul's remarks assume significance as it comes to the backdrop of a group of 23 senior party leaders writing to Sonia Gandhi last year, demanding a complete overhaul of party organization. Over the weekend, they also held a rally in Jammu.
I'm the person who pushed elections in the youth organizations, pushed elections in the student organizations, got serious beating in the press for that. I was literally crucified for doing elections, right? I was attacked by my own party people. So I'm the first person that says, look, democratic elections within parties absolutely critical. But I got a question for you. It's interesting to me that this question is not asked about any other party. Nobody asked the question, why is there no internal democracy in the BJP?
And here's another big headline from that conversation. Rahul Gandhi speaking on the issue of emergency that was imposed by late former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, admitting that it was a mistake and shouldn't have been done.
I think that was a mistake. Absolutely, there was a mistake. And my grandmother said as such.
It's fascinating you're saying this because, I mean, I did think that was dreadful. It should not have happened, the emergency.
Let's take this across now to Anand Sharma. He's joining us live from Delhi with more details of what's happening in the Congress camp. Anand, good morning. A lot of talk about what Rahul Gandhi has said. This is perhaps his first reaction to all that's happened within the Congress, the G23 leaders speaking out. How is the Congress perceiving this, particularly to the point of Rahul saying that, he was attacked by his own colleagues when he had spoken about elections, internal polls?
Well, Sneha, let me tell you, Rahul Gandhi wants to, put the record straight here. It's a clear-cut reply to the G23 leaders who've been after his life over organizational elections. See, whatever they might say, it's Rahul Gandhi who is at the target. Even the recent incident, even the recent outburst against coalition with ISF in Bengal, target may be Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, but everyone knows that he's been appointed by Rahul Gandhi. So clearly, it's like kahin pe nigahein, kahin pe nishana kind of an issue. The main target of the G23 is Rahul Gandhi because they fear that if Rahul Gandhi gets another term, they will not get the same position, same ascendancy in the Congress organization as they enjoyed during Sonia Gandhi or, previous Congress heads. So that is one. Second, Rahul Gandhi is putting the record straight here. He was the one who initiated organizational polls at lower levels, be it the Youth Congress, be it the student swings. And he was criticized within the party for doing so, because this was a breakaway from age-long tradition which the Congress had been following. But Rahul Gandhi had made it very clear that these, organizations, the wings of the party need elected representatives. That was a big push, but that was not welcome within the party. And look what happened. When Rahul Gandhi was to be elected as the president at the plenary session, he was nominated. So it's basically these very people who got together and shot down his idea who are now advocating for organizational polls. So clearly there is a dichotomy between what the G23 leaders used to practice and what they are preaching right now. And a big statement, political statement for all those dissenters by Rahul Gandhi within the party.
We'll see what kind of reactions come in also from the G23. Anand, thank you for joining us with those details. Here's a list of all the Congress dissenters, and these are some of the most senior leaders of the party. Here's who they are. There are 5 former chief ministers in this list. Ghulam Nabi Azad, former Jammu and Kashmir chief minister, who's also been very vocal about his criticism. Former Haryana chief minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda is also in this list. Then you've got Rajinder Kaur Bhattal, Veerappa Moily, former chief minister, former Maharashtra chief minister Prithviraj Chauhan are all part of this list. There are also some senior lawyers who are a part of the Congress party who also said there needs to be an overhaul. Kapil Sibal, you've got Manish Tiwari, Vivek Tanka, again Veerappa Moily, senior lawyer, former chief minister, has spoken out. And then you have former PCC chiefs. Those are state Congress chiefs who've also spoken out, saying that there is a need to change how the Congress functions. Raj Babbar, Arvinder Singh Lovely, you also have Kaul Singh Thakur. All these leaders, in all 23 of them who've spoken out, they've been deemed as the G23. They said that we're loyal to the party, but we want things to change in the Congress. So those are some of the leaders who've spoken out clearly, saying that yes, we're very much a part of the Congress, but we want things to change. We want organizational reforms. 23 leaders in all have spoken out. Rahul Gandhi said that he is the first one to have pushed for democracy in the party.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.